Good morning. It is about 8:35. Jerry dropped us off. He was able to do it on 93, so we didn't have to walk that extra mile. Woo! Which is awesome because we had hoped to get on trail at 8, but with moving the car up to Crawford, it just wasn't going to happen. So we've regained some of our time, and now we don't have to walk that mile. It's a beautiful morning. We are going on the ridge. And our goal today is Garfield campsites. We figure it'll take us 10 hours because everything seems to take that long here. Off we go. First mile done. And now we have a mile and a half to Liberty campsite. And it is 1,900 feet up. The trail's been great so far. There's some rocks, but nothing you can't manage. It's real pretty walking alongside the water. So time to engage climbing gear. We are maybe 3 or 4 tenths from Liberty. And basically, just if you want to know what it's like, go find a Stairmaster. Hi! And get on it for however long you want. And that's what it's like to climb up this trail. It's not hard as far as it's like stone steps, but it's a lot of up. How you doing up there?
Going up the escalator.
Yep. I'm right behind you. You're sure you can see it, but right there is the path to go to the Liberty Springs Shelter and Tenting. And we decided not to go over there, but we did stop at the spring, which I got to turn around. I'm on a rock. This is the little spring right here. And you'd think that it wasn't a big deal, but man, that water is crystal clear.
And nice cold.
And nice cold. So we're going to camel up here. We've come up, gosh, probably close to 2,500 feet. Look at that water. It's amazing. And we have like another, gosh, 1,500 to get to the top of Little Haystack. So we're going to take a little break and take our time. Okay, it's hilarious. There's the water. It's just a little farther up the hill coming out of a pipe. After you pass the Franconia Ridge Trail, you got a mile, 1.1, where you actually go down 108 feet. And only go up 187, so this will be a nice little mile. We're probably going to try to have lunch on Little Haystack. You know, we got a lot more climbing to do to get there, but it's only like 11:15, so that's not terrible. I'll just be glad when we get the majority of the climbing done. Some guy was telling me I need to not let people get in my head that coming from Lafayette down to Garfield is hard. And I'm going to apologize in advance. If we say Lafayette, that's a Nashville thing. We know it's Lafayette. This was our lunch spot, and we just had hikers pass us both directions. Unfortunately, well, there's a little bit of blue sky. It was clouding up really, really badly. The forecast was only like 20% chance of scattered showers, mainly I thought in the afternoon. So, you know, if we're meant to have views on Franconia Ridge, we will. We tried to plan it, so we're going to just start heading that way. We got a lot of up, like 1,800 feet to the time we get to Garfield, it's 6.3 miles, and it's like 24 up and 25 down. So we still got a long way to go. Looking at Liberty, and we got to hurry. We got some folks coming up behind us. We are on the ridge. It is so pretty. I mean, it's cloudy, but so far we can still see. As long as the clouds don't drop down any further, we should be okay. It wasn't too bad coming up here. Now we still have more climbing, but this is the first. Check it out. So pretty. The summit of Little Haystack. And after we go on it, then we go on Lincoln, and then we can go on Lafayette. I was about to call it Lafayette. So pretty. Y'all go ahead.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if you can see that little lake, but that is Lonesome Lake, where we were yesterday. Is that what I think that is up there, Rich? Over there? with the building on top of it and the station. Is that what I think it is? So beautiful. Just a little heads up to people coming up after us. There are places up on Little Haystack to get out of the wind and eat. They don't have like the little bird cagey things, but there's still plenty of places. So you don't have to eat in the woods like we did. He's leaving me, so off we head to, I think Lincoln's next. And the weather looks good, yay. Walking along Franconia Ridge. Isn't this incredible? Another bucket list thing for us, guys. Never give up. Now, couple of 48 hours ago on South Kinsman, I might have had a different position. Oh my. This video is going to be long and I apologize. This is just gorgeous. And that is the summit of Lincoln, so we'll be there real quick. Enjoy. We have established that that is that Cannon tram and ski area. We went up there last year when we were on injured reserve. But yeah, that looks familiar. Rich said that Washington's like, is Washington over there, Rich?
Yeah, that's that big one with the hump through there.
The big one with the hump.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll be there soon enough, right? We are about to summit Lincoln. It's right there. And then the last of the day will be Lafayette. That's like 5,200 feet up. As usual, I'm wrong about everything. We haven't summited Lincoln yet. I guess that's Lincoln up there. And we can't see Lafayette? Or maybe this is Lincoln and that's Lafayette. I'll let you know in a second. We are 0.2 of a mile and 233 feet from the summit of Lincoln. It looks a lot more ominous than it is. I mean, there's clouds, but it's not like as black as it looks in this video. Summit of Lincoln, and the views are amazing. It's a little hazy because of the weather, but I'll take it. That's looking back toward Haystack. You can see the trail going up. Mountains everywhere, and finally, that is Lafayette. It's a Nashville thing. Really excited to be here. Down there you can see Greenleaf Hut, and if you see this you'll understand why people don't typically like to go there, because you have to take a steep trail to come down. That's where we go to get to the top. We are half a mile from that summit. It is like 70 feet down and 358 up. All of it looks like more than that to me. Okay, my watch says 49.83. We'll see what it says at the bottom, because again, that looks like way more than 358 feet. 0.2 away, 200 feet. And we will be on top of Lafayette. to the top of Lafayette. This is so beautiful. Washington's over there. It's windy, but not as bad as it could be. Now, of course, we still have to get down off this thing, but all the climbing is done. Now we have to go down like 1,400 feet in a mile and a half. And it's a little more abrupt than the trail that we were on before. Yeah, we're still coming down. This is kind of what it looks like. Sorry. You just have to take your time. You can't be in any kind of hurry. Feeling all bad about like we're not getting anywhere. But that is where we were. Way up there. That's a long way. Trail's booger. Not gonna lie. It's not easy. We're pretty excited because according to my watch, we've almost come a mile. I know it's probably taken us another flipping hour to do it. But if that's true, we have 2 miles to go. Still have to get over Garfield, but we'll check the stats and hopefully it's not going to be too arduous. The trail just keeps changing. Sometimes it'll be like muddy and like this. Other times you're scaling up walls. We have 1.5 miles left to go to get to the Garfield campsite, and it's 830 feet up and 630 down. That includes Mount Garfield, which looked like a little pointy thing when I looked at it in AWOL. But I should put this away because I'm trying to go down slabs. We've been terrible about filming this stuff, but you just gotta throw your poles and do your hand over hand stuff. He's taller than me, so it's not quite as hard, but his hips are newer than mine.
Yeah, I gotta do that to get it up there.
You're doing great. Okay. Yeah, see, it's just, you know, you have to be creative. Sometimes you can just walk up them, which is nice. But slowly but surely, we're picking away at this trail. Woo! We're still climbing Garfield. Last time I looked, it was like 3/10 and 400 more feet. Holy cow. Long day. We have summited Garfield, and that was a booger, especially this late in the day. I mean, that's where we were up there on Lafayette and all that stuff. Now we have to go down 4/10 and 400 feet. So that's going to be big fun. That's the actual summit, and there's a million people there, and we're going to get out of here because they may be going to the campground.